Hello, my friends. It's your buddy Phil here, project management trainer and coach. Today, I want to tell you the story of a student who took the exam a few days ago. To be precise, on Tuesday. Student took the exam on Tuesday, went into the exam center, and spent time doing a brain dump. At the end of the day, this student ended up not even needing the brain dump, didn't even use the brain dump. So ended up wasting about 8 minutes on this brain dump. Long story short, this student was in the wrong headspace as a result of being behind on the clock. Time was not being managed well. It wasn't looking good. At the end of the day, the student chose an answer for every question anyway. And this student also reported that the exam was 70% predictive, watch that, and 30% agile. Think about that for a second. So this student had prepared so heavily in the world of agile that the 70% of predictive threw the student off. At the end of the day, the student got the score and failed the exam on Tuesday. So it was very unfortunate for this student, but the next day, this student spent time reflecting and thinking. And this student realized if only I didn't do a brain dump, I would have done better. Because after all, 20 questions that I rushed are over 11% of the exam, I might have passed. So this student was really upset, beating themselves up and complaining about how silly it was to have done that. The student kept on thinking about the exam and reflecting on how the outcome could have been better. So went into the exam again 3 days later. Think about that. Returned to take the exam 3 days later. Looks for test slots on the Pearson website, can't find any, doesn't want to take it at home, of course. So it goes to a testing center that is a little bit of a ways outside of where this student lives normally. The student just said, what do I have to lose? I might as well just do it. Went ahead, booked the next available slot in this place outside of town, slept in extra time, made sure the preparation was good mentally, had high protein foods, good stuff for brain activity, did some really, really extreme preparation and thought, I already know what to expect. I am going to do well. Student went out, took the test, made sure that the timing was good, and things kind of got messed up a little bit on the second attempt. But the long story short, the exam was totally different. It was very different in that the agile to hybrid to predictive balance was the exact opposite. This time it was around 65 to 70% agile with about 30% predictive. You think about that. And this is why I tell people, you just never know what the exam is going to present to you. So you might as well prepare for both. And I've been hearing this quite a lot in 2022. A lot of students have said, I thought my exam would be more agile, and it ended up being more hybrid and predictive than anything else. And I've been hearing this. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I don't want you to be caught by surprise. You know what I mean? If you go into the exam thinking it's all agile, you could get a bad dose of predictive hybrid like this student. I know you haven't heard me share a lot of information from students out there because a lot of folks have been keeping it quiet, you know. Now, from students who go through our masterclass, we've had 100% success. There's not one who has failed. This student is not from our masterclass, okay? But nonetheless, you can learn from how to position yourself for success on this exam. What I tell our students to do is to take our mock exam until they get in the 90s. For sure, if you take that mock exam so you get in the 90s, you're going to get some self-correct stuff happening. You will get into that right space mentally. And that's why I highly recommend all of our mock exams to students so that they really know what to expect from the full range, because PMI could come from any angle. All right. So if you have not buttoned up in predictive, this is a reminder that PMI, they could come from any angle. The exam is a crazy exam. You cannot 100% say, oh, I'm just going to get tons of Agile. You might be very surprised. Your exam could be very different. All right. I hope this has been of help to you. I wish you all the very best, my friends. You can do this. You absolutely can, but you need a game plan. All right. If you're looking for training and coaching for your test, go on down to the website where we have every week, every Sunday, we have a half-day boot camp. It's a very rapid means. It's called hpmexam.com. It's a rapid means to get in on the wagon and firming up the chances of your success. hpmexam.com, that's where you need to go. All right. All the very best. Talk to you soon.